A Brandon is not interested in posting on social media because a Brandon does not want the chance of attracting an online prostitute of what is called fornication or what is called adultery. A Brandon does not want the position of being an idol. A Brandon does not want the position of being an idol god. A Brandon is not an idol. A Brandon is not an idol god. A Brandon does not consider himself as a god. A Brandon did exercises of exorcising bad spirits out of himself and told the devil no. A Brandon does not want the fame and fortune of being the comedian or the entertainer of strangers. A Brandon thinks those positions are the positions of being an idol and an influencer. A Brandon is not interested in being an idol or an influencer. A Brandon is not a leader. A Brandon has no way of leading in the wrong direction while not leading at all. Not leading at all means not leading in the wrong direction. A Brandon has no interest in leading in the wrong direction. A Brandon does not lead at all. This message is from the employee of a Brandon. A Brandon has no interest in becoming an influencer. Being of no influence at all means a Brandon is not a bad influence. A Brandon has no way of being a bad influence while not influencing at all. This message is from the employee of a Brandon. A Brandon has a goal of becoming what a Brandon thinks is one of the angels of the God, what a Brandon thinks is the God of what a Brandon was taught. A Brandon does not want the position of an idol. A Brandon does not want the position of an idol god. A Brandon himself says a Brandon is not an idol. A Brandon himself says a Brandon is not an idol god. A Brandon may speak for himself if this message is in question. Thank you. This video was produced by the employees of a Brandon.